going on, YouTube? I'm out for a ride on Michigan Ave today. Late October in Michigan. Should be a pretty fun ride. Pretty nice colors, the leaves and whatnot. It's one of the only really good routes around where I live. Have, you know, a good long stretch of some twisty road. There's nothing too crazy or exciting, but a lot of just gentle sloping curves through a lot of woods and whatnot. It's a nice ride. So it's basically just a test run for, I'm going to Arizona here in a week. Gonna be renting a bike, riding from Phoenix to the Grand Canyon. I haven't tried videoing anything in years, so I don't know if you guys can even hear me, how this sound quality is gonna be. I don't even know if you can see a damn thing. You might be looking right at my windscreen and not see anything. So I'm gonna find out. I'm out with my brother Dan today. There he is on his Indian Scout 60, I believe. I myself am on a 2016 Street Glide. Got this thing at the beginning of the year. Got it with 6,200 miles on it, so I've put about 3,600 miles on it. Hopefully definitely break over 10,000 before it gets too cold. It's already getting pretty cold. This is one of the nice days lately around here. Really worth getting the bike out, so that's why we're out here to do this. Figured I'd take the opportunity to see how this camper will work out, because I'm really excited about my trip next week, like I said, and I want to get that on video for you guys as well. I started to do this a couple years ago. I never actually uploaded anything to a channel or whatnot. I gotta see if I still have some of the videos that I did back in college. Back then I had a 2015 Harley-Davidson Iron 883, just a little Sportster. Oh, I love that bike. Bought it brand new in 2015, and I just traded it in this year on this here. I thought I would miss that bike a lot, because I just love the way it looked. I had a few things done to it, appearance-wise. Nothing really performance other than a air intake and exhaust and retuned. What they call a stage 1. But I love the look of it. But it was, I don't knock on Sportsters. I'd still own one if I could justify having both of them, money wise. I have a couple other bikes. Some old Honda Magnas 750s. The reason I said Shadow is because that's what I'm actually renting in Arizona on the trip. But yeah, I have two 1983 Honda Magna 750s that I need to get. They need a little work. Well, one of them needs a little work. The other might just be a parts bike. I'll have to see. But anyway, I can afford those. Those are just cheaper bikes, but to have two damn near brand new Harleys, I don't know about that. It just wasn't in my budget. So traded the Sportster in. Thought I would miss it like crazy. I do miss the way it looked and stuff, but let me tell you, this Street Glide is just 100 times better. It's so much more comfortable. It just feels like it just tackles the road a lot better. I guess the handling, obviously, not quite up to par with the Sportster, but really, I don't know. I guess I've rode my Sportster hard enough to drag pegs sometimes, and I ride this thing hard enough to I've drugged the floorboards a couple times. So I don't see that it's really limited my handling ability personally. But then again, I don't go out and try and be like a street Rossi on my Harley either. So guess if it were on a track, it'd obviously be a different story, but I was worried that I might find this to be a little less enjoyable because of the handling factor that, you know, I've read and heard about and thought about, but after a little while in the seat of this thing, you know, it's just like anything else you ride or drive. You get used to something and you can handle it. But yeah, so far I've been really impressed with this thing. The only thing I'll say that I'm definitely underwhelmed by is the suspension is, I don't know, it just seems like it just needs to be a lot better. I can see that would be the first thing I'd do to this bike is get some suspension, probably some progressive, because I mean I read about people saying progressives do wonders for these, so that's why I might have to give a try. That guy was coming a little tight there. But yeah, as far, I mean, it's definitely a lot better than my Sportster suspension. That thing might as well have been a hardtail, because that, oh wow, man, that beat the shit out of me just everywhere over every small little thing. And this is better than that, I will say, but I think when you're selling a $27,000 bike, you know, brand new, it's this big and has, you know, this much to offer, it's kind of, it blows my mind that they thought this suspension was adequate to support this product and whatnot. Because I mean, it could just be me. I don't know. I did buy this used. You know, I bought it 2 years old. But like I said, it only had 6,200 miles on it when I got it. So I can't imagine that the previous owner could have done too much damage like that. But I don't know. I guess you never know. Maybe the Harley suspension's just junk and it doesn't last long. I don't know. But I think that'll be the first thing I do. Well, I guess the first thing I did was these handlebars. But that's literally the only thing I've done to this bike. My Iron 883, I did a lot of stuff too. Just to customize wise, make it more comfortable for me and whatnot. I like the look of it more, you know, accessories. But this one, I've been really happy with its stock. Like, it's got everything I need, you know. I got the radio, I got a nice big fairing in front, breaks the wind, and I got highway pegs if I feel the need to use them. But the handlebars, I rode this thing one time with the stock handlebars, and to me they're just a little low. I learned that from my Sportster. That was probably my biggest complaint about the Sportster, was I loved the way the bars looked on the bike, and I didn't want to put anything taller on it because I think it looks goofy on Sportsters. You get too big of bars on there. But comfortability wise, I just felt like a little like hunched over, more like this, you know, a lot, and I'd feel it in my back after longer rides and whatnot. I mean, of course, that could have also been me bouncing around on that thing, but I just knew I wanted something more like straight out in front of me, and I'm definitely happy. I was concerned about, because I've never really ridden with bars this high, I was concerned about how I'd be able to handle. I'm sorry, I just don't know what's going on here. I don't know why we're doing 40 in a 55. I'm just ruining my day, my video here. But maybe they'll get the hint. Seem to be picking up a little speed now. So So anyways, yeah, the bars, I knew I wanted something taller, more straight out in front of me, because when I try to like imagine the positions I would be most comfortable in, and it seemed to be that worked for me, like if I held my hands out in front. And then I also had these Magnas, which their bars are like straight out in front, but they're buckhorn handlebars, so they kind of like taper down like this, and those are really comfortable actually. I think they could be wider though. They seem a little narrow, but that'd be a good style, but I think that would look stupid on this bike. So I went with that height, and then, you know, more like something that complements the bike appearance wise. I'm definitely happy. I don't feel that I've lost any type of handling or mobility from it. I'd say the only time you might notice is when you're like backing it up and you have to cock the handlebars all the way to one side to get it to turn tighter. Then you're kind of reaching and stuff, but at that point, you know, you got both feet on the ground. The bike's not even under power, and you know, as far as, you know, when you're moving, you're never gonna, I don't know. Well, firstly, when you're moving, you got your feet up. If you do have to, if you're gonna go like aggressive into like a slow speed turn and really crank your handlebars all the way, then most likely what you'll be doing, or what you should be doing anyway, would be, you know, kind of getting over and up on the bike with it, like getting your weight into position. And that takes that reaching factor away, just because if you're in the correct body position, now it doesn't feel like you're reaching. But like I said, when you're standing on your toes, that's the only time that these bars, I guess that's the only setback to these bars, which I don't really find it to be a setback, because like I said, I mean, it's literally only when you are inching your bike back and forth with your feet and you're trying to stand up and reach with the handlebars all the way over. So definitely happy with these. I've noticed that I'm way, my back is so much better. I don't know, like I said, if that's just the street glide being better, more cushier ride, or the handlebars, or a combination of both, but I'd like to imagine that it's probably a combination of both. Yeah, I turned you guys on at, in Clinton, Michigan. We are riding out to probably Jonesville today. Right now we're coming up on, I believe it's M50 and 12. Yeah, M50. Right up here on the right is Michigan International Speedway. Been there a few times. Obviously NASCAR races held there. I've only been to one of those, but they have a summer country music festival, Faster Horses, which I've been to every year for the past 5 years. That is a great time. This thing is dirty. Wanted to wash it before we left. My brother, we went to go, and since he never rides his bike, battery was dead, and we ended up spending damn near an hour trying to get that thing going. Finally did. We had to pull it with a lawnmower and a tow strap. There's MIS. Can't really see much from the road. I think actually maybe around this corner you can see a little more. of the stands there. But yeah, this thing was dirty. I wanted to clean it, like I said. I guess I'll have to do that when I get home now. It's filthy. Anyways, I think I'll probably be wrapping this video up here shortly. I don't even know, to be honest, if we're still, well, it looks like we're still recording. I can see the red light flashing there. Well, that's good news. I don't know if you guys heard a damn thing I've said this entire time, or if anyone would even stick around this long, but if you did, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. And you know, I'm going to start a channel. It's probably be my first video. Start up my channel here. Be more moto vlogs. Definitely gonna video my trip into Arizona. Should be a good time. I do a lot of working on things. Maybe some instructional videos on how to do things on motorcycles as well. So I've always got a project going. Should be a lot of fun stuff. I think I got a few good ideas for some good content coming up. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely, you know, like, subscribe. There's more to come. Certainly, at least my Arizona video. Like I said, this is just a test run. I don't know how this is going to turn out quality-wise, or even entertainment-wise. So I'll probably post it up either way. But this is just a test run to see how everything's working for me. The mic and the camera angle, how much wind noise I got, how I sound on the mic, things like that. Hopefully adjust them and bring you a much more quality production for the Arizona ride. So, So yeah, like I said, if you like what you see here today, there'll be more to come. Hopefully you do enjoy it, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.